What's your name?
Venkatesh, sir.
Venkatesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Venkatesh. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Sir, it's my pleasure to introduce myself.
Hmm.
As you know that my name is Venkatesh.
Hmm.
I'm from Karnool, Andhra Pradesh.
Hmm.
And coming to myself, my education, I completed my pharmacy in CMR College in
Okay.
JNU Hyderabad University
Okay.
with a percentage of 83
Okay.
in the year 2023.
Okay.
After completion of my pharmacy, I have done a internship in R&D, Milan R&D Center,
Okay.
which is located in Hyderabad.
Is it analytical R&D or process
Analytical,
R&D?
analytical
Analytical
R&D.
R&D. Okay.
In analytical R&D, I have done in R&D support team.
Okay.
There I have handled HPLC,
Mm-hmm.
wet analysis also, like a UOD, LOD and
Hmm.
water content.
Hmm.
And SA by HPLC test was performed regularly in that
Hmm.
department there.
Hmm.
And coming to my family,
Hmm.
about my father is a contractor and my mother is a homemaker.
Hmm.
And after my internship, I have done a training in Rainbow Pharma Training Lab.
Hmm.
There I have gone through various theoretical and practical knowledge too.
Hmm.
Coming to the theoretical part,
Hmm.
in Rainbow Pharma Training Lab, I have learned various GLP and GMP points,
Hmm.
guidelines,
Hmm.
and how to face the industrial atmosphere,
Okay.
environment, and all.
Okay.
And also, I have learnt the handling and
Hmm.
everything about the instrument
Okay.
theoretically, and
Okay.
various concept about HPLC.
Okay.
Generally, in HPLC, we don't have the theoretical part in industry, so
Hmm.
it was very much helpful to me at the
Hmm.
time.
Hmm.
And with the principles of different tests and principles of different equipment, instruments, and all I have learned. And coming to the practical knowledge, there I have learned the handling of various equipments and small and like micro balance, normal balance, so and HPLC handling.
Okay.
Various physical and chemical tests was done in the lab.
Okay.
So within the short time, I hope I have briefly covered about my
Thank you.
CV.
Thank you, Venkatesh, about
Thank
your
you, sir.
brief introduction.
Yes, sir. Thank
So, I understand that you completed your MSc in CMR College of Pharmacy,
you. Yeah,
and after
pharmacy.
that, you got an opportunity to do the some internship program in Milan R&D Center.
Yes,
How many months you did there?
8 months.
8 months.
Yes,
And after that, again you joined for the industrial training in Rainbow Pharma Training Lab.
yes, sir.
Yes or no? So, I have first question. How did you get opportunity to get internship program in Milan Research Labs?
I have gone through various LinkedIn and searching for a Naukri
Okay,
and
so voluntarily you got that opportunity.
yes.
Is there any screening process for that to give the internship in Minor? Is there
Yeah,
any screening?
there was a interview, sir. Virtual interview was there.
For that also there is a virtual interview.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
The,
qualified that, and after that you got opportunity to do the 8 months in the internship program.
yes, sir.
So in that you work into the analytical R&D.
Yes, sir. In
Right.
support.
And there you handle HPLC, call Fisher dissolution operators, which you mentioned in the resume.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
After that, again, why did you join in Rainbow? Because you already have a 8 months experience in Milan.
Yes, sir.
After that, why did you join in Rainbow again?
Sir, actually, after completed after in between the internship, I
Hmm.
have got some suggestions
Hmm.
to move on to the clinical SaaS software.
Okay.
So I have taken the clinical SaaS
Oh,
software.
that also.
Yeah. Yes.
You're not mentioned that in that. Okay. So after completion of Milan, there is a one more training you have done.
Yes, sir.
That is clinical SaaS.
Clinical SaaS software.
How many months?
For about 3.5 months, I have trained.
3 months.
Yes,
So
sir.
did you pay any amount them for them?
Yeah, sir. It's a paid training session.
Okay. How much you paid?
Nearly 40,000.
40,000 you paid for the clinical SaaS training.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then
After that, during the training itself, I did not like the course very much.
why?
Because it is like deviating my career, sir.
Debating your core.
Core, yeah.
So you completely
My core is like it is from analysis,
pharmacy
analysis,
related. Okay.
but it is related to software related.
Then why did
programming.
you change your mindset that to go the SaaS?
Because it will be having some suggestions based on some suggestions.
Someone
in
is
my
referred to
family.
better to go for SaaS. That's the reason you went there, but
Yes.
you are not at all happy with that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
My interest is always in pharma
Pharma
only,
only.
but based on some suggestions, I just took training.
Okay.
During training itself, I did not like the work
That
atmosphere
training
and
and everything,
everything.
whatever may be,
So
the
yeah,
concepts
the
and
concepts and
subject is
all.
not good.
Yes,
But did you try with any job there in the SAS?
yes, sir. I have tried, but
Okay.
the I have got in small startups and all,
Okay, you
like
got a job
internships.
also.
No,
Like,
not job, just
it's an
like
internship.
internship. Yes,
Okay.
but I did not choose those
Okay, you
things.
don't like that
Yeah,
work. Okay. So again, you decided to come back.
come back to the pharmacy.
That's the
So
reason. Okay.
after that, I have thought that I have to learn more about industry
No, no. My
before
question
going.
is that you already did 8 months in internship in Milan,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes,
That's my question actually. So you're not done anything in Milan. I'm not point out that why did you join in Rainbow?
okay.
You already did 8 months in the Milan research lab as internship. That means here you clearly mentioned that I operated HPLC, call Fisher and dissolution. You learned something in that Milan. Again, why did you look for the training center? That's my point.
Because somewhat gap was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying. I was applying for some jobs
Okay.
in various social media like
Okay. Okay.
LinkedIn and
Okay.
all.
Okay.
During the this searching job searching time,
Hmm.
no. So why should we waste all this time, no?
Hmm.
So because we can have some knowledge.
Okay. I really
So
appreciate Venkatesh. So you are always, if I see your resume and your introduction, understand that you are the good, you want to enhance of your skill set. End of
yes,
the day, from 1 month,
updating
one
ourselves
almost,
is
1 year and 1.5 year, you're not ideal.
yes,
First, you joined for the internship, and after that, you joined for SAS, and again, you change mindset, and you decided that took a wrong decision, and again, come back and take a rainbow. Okay. So, just I want to tell you, Venkatesh, I
yes,
want to understand that you have 8 months experience as an internship in Milan, one of
yes,
MNC company, and approximately 2 to 3 months you have experience with Rainbow. There
yes,
also you have seen the culture, and there also you acquire some knowledge. And in Rainbow Pharma Training Lab also you acquire some knowledge.
yes.
What is basic difference you observe that process and this process?
Sir, in industries,
Hmm.
generally, what happens is they will be having only the practical knowledge.
Okay.
The handling of instrument is important for the industry,
Okay.
not like theoretical knowledge is not so. They don't give preference to the theoretical part.
Okay.
So they just want to handle the instrument. That's it.
Okay.
So will be. I used to handle the HPL assay by HPLC and the KF and all
Hmm.
and dissolution.
You perform all the
Performed
instruments
all,
there.
but
Okay.
I don't have that much of theoretical knowledge
Why
about
it
that.
is required, Venkatesh? Because if you know for Carl Fisher, if you take a Carl Fisher, if you switch on the instrument, it asks the neutralization.
Yes,
Even if you don't know the neutralization, you press S.
yes,
Okay, industry says that you press S. That's it only.
yes. The software
But
is
industry
always
doesn't teach you what is a neutralization.
yeah.
They teach you if the neutralization comes, press S.
Yes.
You press S, then its system shows ready. Then you drop the sample,
Sam.
you will get a printout. This is enough, right?
Yes.
Then why theoretical? Why you should know that what's happened the beyond the instrument? Why it is really required to perform the test?
To perform the test, we just practically, if you think it
Hmm.
is like if you have the practical
Hmm.
handling of it, it is okay.
Hmm.
But coming, you have to know what is
Why?
the
Why? That's my point. Why it is required? See, for example, if you want to drive the car, why you should know the functions of car?
no, we
You
don't.
don't require to how car works, how wheel runs, how fuel is converted into the energy. It's not required, right? If you want to drive the car,
Yes, sir.
then my question is that I understand that industry conducts training like a car driving.
Yeah, yes.
They don't teach you anything about the functions of the car, how car
Internally,
functions and
how
everything. They
functions?
teach
Yeah,
you
yes,
drive the car, right?
yes, yes.
So my question is that as a driver, why you should know these all the things?
If we think like just we are like a driver,
Okay.
we'll be remaining like a driver. We don't become a owner.
Okay.
So coming to the industry also,
Okay.
if you don't know the logics and what
Mm.
internally what the
Mm.
principle
Mm.
and
Mm.
mechanism
Mm.
is there,
Mm. Mm.
if you don't know, it
Mm.
is okay. You can
Mm.
survive there,
Mm.
but you don't have any growth in the industries.
Mm.
Furtherly, I'll become a team leader.
Okay.
At that time, any issues will be coming.
Mm.
If I don't know what is internally what
Exactly what
happens,
function, so you face difficulty.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So now in a starting
So that's
starting.
that's you understand the difference between the Milan industrial training and rainbow training. In the rainbow training, you much like about the you understand the functions of instrument.
Theoretical part
Theoretical part,
I
how
have
theory
covered.
in the sense is we can say that principle of instrument, how instrument works, that
Works
functions you
internally.
understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Other points what you
Other
observe?
points or in industry they don't teach you point to point, step by
Hmm.
step. They don't teach you.
Hmm.
They just train like what they want. They'll be training.
Okay.
In that part only they'll be focusing in
Okay.
industry. How effectively you can work by
So you're telling that they don't conduct a training what you want. They conduct a training
what
what they
they
want.
want. Yeah, that's the point.
Great, Vendesh. Anyway, so coming to the topic. So understand you've gone through the some training in Rainbow and as well as Milan, right?
Yes.
So just I understand that in that Rainbow Pharma Training Lab, you performed wet analysis and instrumentation.
Instrumentation.
Okay. In the wet analysis, what are the tests did you perform, Venkatesh?
I have totally performed 7 tests in physical wet analysis.
Mm-hmm.
The description,
Mm-hmm.
average weight,
Mm-hmm.
weight variation,
Mm-hmm.
friability,
Mm-hmm.
hardness, thickness, and diameter of the tablet,
Okay.
and disintegration time,
Mm.
and also water content by KF.
Mm. Okay. Great, Venkatesh. So can you tell me that what is the difference between the average weight test and weight variation test?
In average weight, we'll take the weight of overall tablets and
Hmm.
we'll check the average weight.
Hmm.
What is the weight of individual tablet?
Mm-hmm.
Overall tablet we'll check and we'll consider it as an individual tablet weight.
Mm.
But in weight variation, we'll check the differences between the individual tablet to tablet, how much the difference is there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That will be checked.
So my question is, Venkatesh, see, the thing is that in the average weight, you're finding the average of the one tablet weight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For that, how did you perform the test?
First, we'll take a weight of 20 tablets
Mm-hmm.
and we'll calculate by using the formula like weight of 20 tablets divided by 20.
Okay. That means you're getting one tablet weight.
One tablet.
So my question is,
Average.
Venkatesh, instead of taking 20 tablets, why don't we take one tablet and take a weight, and why don't we report as average weight? What is the difference between the taking 20 tablets and weighing and substitute the formula and calculate the one tablet? Why don't we take the one tablet and take the calculate the tablet weight?
If you take one tablet,
Hmm.
the tablet to tablet, the weight will be different.
Sure.
During the production, some.
Sure.
So, like if you take 20 tablets only, one tablet will be like 10 mg. One tablet will be like 20, 12. One will be 15. If you take the average only, you'll be getting the what you call average means the mean value. If you take one tablet only, you will be considering like only 10 mg. But here, if you take in our consideration, if it is like 10 to 11, 12,
See,
13.
one tablet weight is not reflect the value of entire batch. Okay, entire the batch. But means try to understand what are the samples we received and we are checking the quality. That results should be reflect to the entire the whole the batch. For example, if you take one tablet, if you calculate the tablet weight, that reflect only that tablet weight only. But if you take 20 tablets and we take a weight and substitute the formula and calculate the average of the weight, that means that value reflect the entire the batch. So that's the reason we perform with the 20 tablets, right?
Yes.
So and also I understand that you perform the friability test also, right?
Yes.
So can you explain that what is friability and how did you perform the friability?
So friability is done to know the percentage of weight loss by shocks or during the transportation. Some movements will be there. No? At that time, the weight will be lost. So that what is the weight loss will be calculated in the friability test. So for friability, we'll be taking 10 tablets and after weighing, we'll consider this weight initial weight as W1. After that, we'll prepare the program in friability tester.
Okay.
And we'll drop the tablets after that. And we'll after the completion of 100 cycles, we'll remove the tablets from the friability tester and we'll wait again. And we'll before second weight, we'll wrap the tablets to remove the small particles on the tablets.
Okay.
So after wrapping, we'll wait the second weight. Then we'll enter the second weight in the instrument. So the instrument itself will calculate and give the value. What is the weight loss? For that, the calculation is like initial weight minus final weight by initial weight into 100.
What is the acceptance criteria for this test?
It is like it should be less than 1%.
It should be less than 1%.
Weight loss.
See, Venkatesh, for example, if the value is more than 1%, let us assume that you got failure of the test. You got more than 1%, then what you do?
We'll repeat the test for 2 more times.
Okay.
After repeating, we'll get the values, no result, like 2 values will be getting. So we'll be getting overall 3 values will be getting.
Okay.
For we'll calculate the mean of 3 values.
Okay.
The mean should be in the acceptance criteria. It means it should be less than 1. Then
Great.
we'll pass.
Great, Venkatesh. What is the ESP chapter number of this Carl Fisher tester?
It's 921, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
I'm asking of the
KF.
KF, right? What about the probability?
It's 1 to 16.
1 to 16, okay. Venkatesh, can you explain that what is VOS and what is the OOT?
OOS is abbreviated as out of specification, and OOT is abbreviated as out of trend.
Okay.
So OOS is if for every test we'll be having one specific result.
Okay.
Limits.
Okay.
It will be calling limits.
Okay.
So if the test is within the limits, we'll be
test results
or within the limits.
Okay.
We'll be calling it. It is within the specification.
Okay.
If at all, just now you told that in friability will be getting more than 1.
Okay.
Then we'll consider it as a out of specification because it is out of limit.
Okay.
So we'll raise a out of OOS here in this case. If the result is not in the limit, we'll raise the OOS.
Okay. OOT?
OOT is the test results are within the limits itself.
Okay.
But they are not matching the previous value.
Okay.
They are far more difference in the difference is far more than the previous results.
Okay.
So that will be calling as OOT.
If the results are not matched with the previous batch results,
yes,
then we raise the
OOT.
Clear. So yes, Venkatesh, can you tell me that what are the method of validation? Why validation importance in the pharmaceutical industry?
Sir, actually, in AR&D they develop the method. The product which is coming from the FR&D will develop a method.
Correct.
To check the quality of a produced product. So whether they had done the test, they have prepared the STP, analytical R&D.
Okay.
So whether the prepared test is accurate, whether it is suitable for the product or not, we'll recheck that. That is called as a validation.
Okay.
So there is a validation team in the R&D.
Okay.
And they will check based on different parameters like system suitability, accuracy, precision, robustness, ruggedness, limit of detection, limit of quantification, linearity, range. These are the various parameters. Based on these parameters, they'll validate the method.
Okay. That means simply you are checking that after development, we need to perform these all test parameters and we need to check that whether the method is suitable for the intended application or not.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So, in your resume, I clearly understand that you handle the DT, friability, and water current Carl Fisher also.
Yes.
Can you tell me what is difference between the disintegration test and the dissolution test?
In disintegration test, we'll check the tablet how much time is required to disintegrate the tablet.
Perfect.
But in dissolution, we'll check the percentage of drug release during the dissolution.
Okay. Great, Venkatesh.
Bioavailability will be checking here. Then the physical strength.
Okay. Venkatesh, can you tell me that why I need to hire you? How do you feel that you deserve for this position?
Yes, sir. Actually, for fresher, as a fresher, I'm having how to handle various equipments.
Okay.
And also I know some I have some industrial exposure too.
Great.
About 8 months I am having industrial experience.
True.
And also,
do you have any certificate for that? Did they give any certificate for the internship?
In Milan, I did not get it.
You didn't get it. Oh, okay.
Because the training was for 1 year.
Okay.
If you complete a 1 year only, they'll provide.
Acha, you did not complete the 1 year.
Yeah, yes.
Why?
Sir, I went to clinical SAS
So
training.
that means
So
middle of your internship only stop and you went for the SAS
yeah,
training.
yes.
Okay, okay, sure. You can go ahead.
So so as a fresher, this knowledge is better to enter
Mm.
into the interview,
Mm.
enter into the organization.
Okay.
So
Come back to Venkatesh, by seeing of all the profile, I want to ask one question to you. Because, someone is motivate you and you went for the SAS training and you tried for the job and after that you are not satisfied and again you come back to the pharma, you're trying to get opportunity in the pharmaceutical industry.
yes, sir.
But honestly, tell me which field you like, software field, it's completely software field in the sense the timings are very good, the salaries are very good. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Honestly, we
Yes.
can speak, right? But whereas pharma, definitely, the timings are not that much of flexible to you.
Yes.
It's very hard timings, you know that. And especially salary as a fresher, you know that pharma, they won't provide that much of salary. So can I have exactly reason that why did you come back and trying job into the pharmaceutical industry? Because I never asked you, for example, if you don't go for the SAS training. But I have
Yes.
a doubt. Again, why don't think that? Why don't we think that? You change again mindset and go back software.
Firstly, I have seen both the industries,
Hmm.
how the pharma R&D is going
Yes,
on.
you have 18 months experience in
Yeah.
Milan.
After
Okay.
that, I have to move to the SAS also. So there, I have seen what is the work culture
At
and
least one or
everything.
two
Yeah,
months you work as internship there
yeah,
also.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Hmm.
So I've seen the work culture there also.
Hmm.
The timings, everything is okay.
Okay.
The salaries, the training, everything is okay as you told that.
Hmm.
But the thing is, I don't. Finally, at the end of the day, I don't satisfy the work which I'm doing is not very much like
Why?
that
Why? Why?
because
Why don't you like? I understand that you don't like that SaaS type of works, like
yeah, software type.
IT side of works.
Yes.
Why? That's I'm asking. What is the basic reason? Why don't you like it?
During the by performing the analysis,
Hmm.
the preparing solutions,
Hmm.
we'll be getting the results.
Hmm.
Like when we get the positive, regularly we'll be getting the positive results
Hmm.
only. But while you getting the result, we'll be getting some satisfaction. But I don't get that type of satisfaction in the software.
Why satisfaction is required, Venkatesh? End of the day, they ask your salary. End of the
Yeah.
day, how much you're enjoying. I don't understand you. I'm not agree your point because you're telling that I'm doing research in the pharmaceutical industry. I'm trying to make a medicines and which is helps to the society. So and also I'm performing a test. Something I have curiosity to know the results and everything
Yeah.
that you're
Yes.
telling.
Yes.
But whereas in IT, you're not seeing that you're telling. But I don't agree that because end of the day, your salaries matters and timings is matters, right?
Yes, sir. What you are telling is, I can agree that.
Hmm.
But in the what I observed is,
Hmm.
in R&D, I used to go by morning 9 o'clock
Okay.
and work till 7 o'clock, till
Okay.
6 to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
After entering to the organization,
Hmm.
I don't think the time is moving on.
Okay.
After 6 o'clock, I
Hmm.
think that it is like morning 11 or 12. The
Okay.
time was very short for me in the R&D.
Okay.
But whereas in the software, I used to
You always seeing the time.
for every 10 minutes I used to observe the what's the time.
Ah,
So I don't think so. In the future also, this is not
Venkatesh,
the right way.
you said I understand clearly. Whereas if you work in pharmaceutical industry, you need not to see the time. What is the time now? Because you're enjoying of that work.
Enjoying of the work, sir.
But whereas in IT, maybe job is very comfortable, but you always seeing the time when the time is comes 6 o'clock. Yes, I will.
That work is like somewhat pressure,
Which
not pressure because we don't like the work, no? So
okay,
we feel
fine,
like that
Venkatesh.
as like pressure.
Great, Venkatesh, and finally, I want to conclude about your total interview. I
Yes.
understand that your resume is okay because you added all the points and you did Milan and Rainbow training. You added clearly and you added the instruments which you handled also.
Yes.
And finally, about your interview, especially I always say that once if you want to crack the interview, you require two skills. One is technical skills and second one is communication skills.
Yes.
Okay. So whereas technically I'm okay with that
Okay.
because what are the questions I ask you almost You gave a right answer with scientific reasons also. Whereas this one, coming to the communication skills, okay, I'm okay with your communication. You're trying to using the right words when you want to explain that. You are conveying of what you want to tell exactly
Yes,
by
yes,
using of your words. Beautiful. Second, whereas body language, I understand your eye contact is very good. What I said, and you need to maintain a little bit smile. That now it's
yes.
coming, but while taking up interview, your face is showing some nervous that you should remove. And finally, I don't like the one point, your hands. See that hands you fold the hands, you fold the shirt. See that you should
Yes,
not do in the interview. Okay, you
yes,
should
yes,
keep the button. Just open, do that. Yes, you open it and do the button. Okay, that is a
yes.
one point you should remember
Okay,
always.
sir.
Okay, remaining everything's fine, Venkatesh. Thank you much for your team. And any doubts do you have now about this organization? Any want you would like to know?
What is the SOP training period in your organization?
See, that's purely depends upon the department. Okay, Venkatesh.
Okay,
For example, if you hire into the quality control, approximately, whereas in quality control we have 50 to 60 SOPs. Okay,
okay, okay,
so every day within 1 month you should supposed to complete all the SOPs. After that, we have one assignment. We have to clear the assignment. Then you enter into department. That's purely depends upon the department. So each department, the SOP count is going to change. You know that. Okay,
yes.
that's a process. Anything else? And finally, I want to ask you one question, Venkatesh. How much salary you're expecting as a fresher, MPharmacy fresher? Honestly, you can speak. How much you're expecting?
Can I know what is the standards of your
No.
industry?
See, the thing is that I may say before that, I want to know that what your expectation. What's your expectation? What you think yourself? Like, what you give a cost for your, your academic and everything based on that, your skills and everything. How much you are expecting?
I'm expecting about 3 lakhs.
3 lakhs. That
Yes.
means 25,000 per month.
Yes.
CTC, you're saying
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Okay. Great, Venkatesh. Definitely, our company is MNC company. That is the standard value which we are providing. And, we'll let you know that. Huh?
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you, Venkatesh. You can
Thank
leave.
you very much, sir.
I'll keep the resume with me. So
Yes.
I'll let you know that. Huh?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank
You
you,
can
sir.
leave. You can send another person.
Yes, sir.